Shadow Lady, how's your day going? Yeah, we got a good playthrough of Resident Evil coming up here, Shadow Lady. I think more people join when you're here. And then I got some of my buttons refixed and everything. I got some new stuff in here. Wife's good. She's at work. Yeah, she's at work. She'll be home in a little bit. But she's hanging in there. I'm doing okay. Today was kind of a tough day. Alright, let's go ahead and get this game started up here. Like, let's get into it. Making sure my cameras are working. Slap cam is working. There we go. It'd probably be helpful if I had that application launched. I'm such an idiot sometimes. All right. Turn the game audio up a little bit. No, no, no. You don't clutter anything.
I'll go check over there.
Yeah. Clutter's a good thing in Twitch. So here's one of the best ways to help speedrun this game is that we'll be switching constantly between characters, and you'll see this, and this is kind of neat, is that I'm going to pull Rebecca into the other room, okay? I'm going to let me explain this here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Billy in front of this door, and this is how you can get around rooms really quick. Is that I'll go in with Rebecca, get my item. When I come out, I'll switch to Billy and say, come here, and then I'll go through the door, and then both characters will be through that door. It's a super effective way to jump across areas with the character. So I'll just do it, and it'll make more sense, I guess, if I do it. So there's literally nothing in here for me to get. I know there's lore and whatnot, but the one thing we do need here is right here. We need this pump handle, or this crank handle. There's always a crank in I was going to say Final Fantasy, but Resident Evil. All right, so we get the crank. We'll go out there. I'll switch to Billy.
This way.
Okay.
And I'll say this way, and she's, even though she's way back there, she'll be with me now by the time I get through the door. See? And it's a super clever way to get around. And to get around fast. I think it's a clever way. It's a one hell of a way to get speed running in. No crimsies in this one. More than the leech monsters? You bet your ass. I freaking hate the leech monsters in this one. I mean, let's grab an ink ribbon. I mean, it's always good to have that.
I'll go check over there.
Okay.
This is Halloween, this is Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. Life's no good, life's no fun without a good scare. Monsters? Yep. I knew you were in here. These things are awful too. Look at this shit. No! Oh, I tagged one. Come on, really? Sweetness. Sweetness. Look at that shit. Wasn't that funny? Yeah, I see that red herb. Thank you. I mean, that'll definitely be something that I'll grab here eventually. Who else is in here? Reese! Good to see you, my friend. Ooh. Early stream today. We're going to power through Resident Evil 0 so I can knock it off the list. You know, I like starting early. I really do. I'm not talking a 10 in the morning stream. I mean, if this was a full-time job, you know, 9 to 5. The wife's away, so the husband will play. The wife will be home like at 6:30, but I had to run some errands today, get some shit taken care of. So I would have been on earlier, but... You haven't even fully woken up yet. Well, maybe some zombies will wake you up. Right? Maybe some zombies. Some leech monsters. I forgot about the monkeys. Good call. I forgot about the monks. Life's no fun without a good scare. Oh, yeah, those things are a bitch to kill with the ammo. Yep. And the monkeys are fast. You're right. The monkeys are fast. Hey! Where'd my alert go? Jank! Shit, Jank. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, where's my alert box? How come that did not show up? Twitch has been acting really funny though, man. I do apologize for that. Let's see if I can get that to come back up and get a repeat on that. Give me 1 second, everybody. Sorry about this. Give me 1 more second. Oh, take a quick phone call. Do what you got to do. Jank, it's good to see you again, though. I haven't talked to you for a while. Give me a second here. I was loading up my dashboard here on Streamlabs to see if I can get the seat. Look at how delayed this is. Oh my god. So delayed. Jank Jared, thank you for the 500 biddies. Dude, that means a lot. That means so much. Thank you, Jank. Really, I really do appreciate it. I didn't mean to hit that one again. I meant to hit this one, my lady. I meant to hit the subscribing one so the alert comes through. Here's a new alert here. Here's my new Streamlab alerts. There you go. Let's see if I can get this to work now. Give me 1 second. There we go. I had to include resubs so your name came up. There it is. Hey, hey. Thank you, Jank. I really damn appreciate that, my friend. All right, let's get back to some of the game here.
This way.
Okay.
And we are hammering through. I'm going to try to get through this here in one sitting. I know we've already done the train. We started that last night. Got to go back to class, work, have fun. Well, Jank, thank you much. Thank you so much, Jank, for popping in, resubbing to the channel. And not only that, a cheer my way of 500 biddies. Jank, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Have a good class. Have a good day at work. And maybe we'll see you on a little bit later tonight. Maybe we won't. But please stay safe, my friend, and make smart decisions, all right? Have a great day. Thank you so much. Damn, that's nice to have that. You guys are very supportive. I really appreciate that. You guys are all pretty freaking awesome. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to swap out items real quick.
I'll go.
Okay.
Oh, I streamed it last night, Ozzy. Yeah, I streamed this. It took me more than 5 minutes to get to it because last night I had an update for my Stream Deck and I updated it and the damn thing took away all my messages. So like all my stuff to like say go back in YouTube and do all this other stuff.
Follow me.
Oh, shit.
You stay here.
I hit the wrong button. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that right there. But with the update, when I was trying to do any posting or anything, it was giving me error messages. So I found that out after my Outbreak stream, went back in, started rerouting all my messages on my Stream Deck. And then I streamed, I think, Outbreak for maybe 2 hours, 2.5 hours. And then called it an evening. And we just started this back up. So Reese is here, Shadow Lady's here, Ozzy. Jank just resubbed to the channel, which is fantastic. And then he's here and gone, man. Here and gone. And a 500-bit cheer. Oh, shit.
Rebecca!
I'm a gangster. Ah, Billy.
Billy!
I'm gonna put him to rest. Now he speaks with the fishes.
Rebecca!
Rebecca's got a tattoo of a butterfly.
Are you alright?
Yes, thank you.
I'm okay. I think Shadow Lady was saying that she actually is now streaming stuff, watching videos from her computer. I've been debating everybody to move my camera and everything else, my play up to 1080. Instead of doing it 720, I've been debating on doing it at 1080. But I know a lot of people like to watch on their phones. Boom, baby. There it is. The one item we need in here. Lighter fluid. I believe that's all we need. This part starts to suck. Now we start to see the leech monsters. They're awful. There's a shotgun back here. Like the music in this game, though. I think Resident Evil 0 has some really good music in it. Come on, grab. Thank you. No, we don't need to go there yet. Streets of Rage 2. It's good. Streets of Rage 2 has great music. No lying there. But as far as Resident Evil music goes, 0 has good music. Got a bitchin' soundtrack, man. Yeah, Streets of Rage 2 is good. I'm just remembering it. I got it for the Sega CD. I believe it's Streets of Rage 2. How's that Streets of Rage 4? There we go. Ozzy, you were there last night for the Outbreak stream, weren't you? No, I had Streets of Rage for the Sega CD. Yeah. Maybe it was Streets of Rage.
Okay.
Or Maybe it's just Streets of Rage and not Streets of Rage 2.
Let's regroup.
Okay.
It came with the CDX pack, I believe. I mean, I could be mistaken. It was the original? Okay. being obsessed with Sega CD games as a kid. I wish I would have bought more Sega CD games as a kid. But I couldn't rent them anywhere. So if I couldn't rent them, I was scared to buy a Sega CD game because they're expensive. You know, so I didn't own a lot of Sega CD games. I used my CDX for Sega Genesis games a lot. Nice. Yeah, mine came with the CDX. It was like a bonus pack. You got a bunch of stuff with it.
I'll go alone.
Okay.
Can I not take it? Ah, shit. All right.
Let's regroup.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of the fastest way. Adulting things taken care of. Good. That's always a good feeling. I'm trying to think of where I need to go to next. What am I missing? This doorway over here.
I'll check it out.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, all I did was the cart, the train cart last night, Ozzy. That's all I did. I didn't do much more than that. I know for a fact I didn't do much more than that. Now we get the Leech Man. It is a short section, and I like the opening of the train. I really do. I think it's a fun section.
Come on.
Okay.
Oh, I was looking for my back scratcher there. Give me 1 second, everybody. We're back. You ever go back? Let's see what the hell you're saying. Ever go back to yourself as a kid? Couldn't wait to be an adult? Like, yes, definitely. I feel that way all the time. It's like, I want to be an adult, but now I wouldn't mind being back in my grade school. I used to play a lot of Nintendo games back in grade school. And that's all I had to worry about. I didn't have COVID. We didn't have bills. Have that bullshit. Yeah, it doesn't get better, man. I don't miss school. That's the one thing I sure as shit don't miss. I guess I just never wanted to go to school. Like, for being a teacher, I just never wanted to go to school. Yep, time to go play. Go play. Get outside of the house. Oh, get him, Becca. Shit, I'm missing a slide. Maybe the slide... No, there's two of them. being kicked outside to play. Doesn't remember that. We're out of there. We're out of there. Those goddamn things suck. I forgot about a door. And that music, that god-awful music. It's all spooky. Shit, man. We're gonna save it. You never know about power surges. Shit can happen. He like moves her out of the way. Let me type it. I'm the one that has it. Missed a door up here.
I'll check it out.
Roger.
Oh! Right in the crotch. Crotch rocket. Oh yeah, I did everything I could do to get out of class. I mean, I hated grade school. I hated junior high school. I literally probably started enjoying school my freshman year in high school.
This way.
Okay.
Didn't like my sophomore year. Loved junior and senior. We're gonna go in there solo.
I'll check it out.
Okay.
We're gonna set her up here because we're gonna speed this. We're gonna kind of skip this area. Oh, fuck. I do not like the leech monsters. Blow up, blow up, blow up. Thank you. God, those things are creepy. All right, so you got to remember this pattern 0 through 9, and then A, B, C, D, E, F. Then it looks like we get the zip disk, like an iOmega. You guys remember iOmega zip drives? I still have a shit ton of them. You got popular in 9th grade because you made the varsity hockey team, and then you got to eat lunch with the cheerleaders. That was a big deal, you know? I was never dynamite at sports except like track and field. Hey, Shadow Lich. Thank you so much for the resub. That's 17 months, man. Your friends got mad at you too? Yeah, because you're sitting with the girls, of course. I had some friends that made varsity football as freshmen. I made varsity football as a sophomore, I believe. And then, very minimal. And then, I didn't play football my junior year. I didn't do any sports my junior year. See, I did track and field when I was in the 7th grade and 8th grade, went to the Junior Olympics, got some medals, and then, you know, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, did sports like my whole life. And then by the time I got around to my junior year, I mean, by that time I was so focused on just playing bass guitar and playing music and not even having that responsibility that, you know, I didn't care.
Let's go.
Yeah.
In my senior year, I played football, and I didn't do much then either. You know, I mean, some defensive back stuff. I was a long snapper. I could snap that football back like 15 or 20 yards. But I just wasn't into it, man. I literally liked playing music more than doing sports. So we played when I was a freshman. I guess when I was a sophomore, you know, we were on JV football and varsity. You know, I mean, I had football games on Fridays and football games on Saturdays, and I think that's what burned me out. Is our team in junior varsity went undefeated. We ended up winning the state championship, and that was pretty cool. You know, to go undefeated.
You stay here.
Yeah.
We were good. We were good. Really? Wide receiver and backup quarterback there? But you're tall though, aren't you, Shadow? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's see if this works. I'm an idiot. Yeah, being taller in there definitely helped playing sports, you know, if you were super tall on that. 6'1", you were the starting goalie. That's pretty kick-ass, man. And goalie's a big deal. You need a good goalie, man.
This way.
Okay.
I like hockey. I really don't know shit about it, but I enjoy watching it just because I like the fast pace of hockey. Yeah, you got to be afraid, like not afraid of getting hit with that puck like that. Yeah, I don't know shit about hockey. I really don't. I really don't know the rules. I enjoy watching it just because how fast it gets. and I enjoy watching the finals. But I don't really know shit about it. I hate to say that, but I just don't. I guess I was bullied my sophomore year. I tried wrestling, you know, and wrestling was like one of the hardest sports. I tried wrestling, and I was actually out in basketball. I was in basketball my sophomore year. I was miserable at basketball. I wasn't good. I sat on the bench a lot. It just wasn't for me. And I went out, I quit basketball and went out for wrestling. And that taught me a lot about who I was just as a person. But then I had a friend who I thought was my friend at the time. He was a dick. He was a dick, and he was a bully, and they bullied me a lot. He did. And we got into a fight. Like he was just talking a lot of smack during the day. And I'm not a big kid, but my brother was a really big kid in high school. He was, he was an all state football player. He was good. My brother was really good at football, really good at sports, president of like this athletics club. And my brother said, you know what? He's going to bully you until you fight him. And my mom's like, no, you can't be doing that. And my brother's like, you know what, Janie, to my mom, you know what, Mom, you just got to shut up and stay out of it, because this is going to be good for him. And I remember that day in school, like he was just talking a lot of smack, and he's just being an ass, just talking a lot of shit and being mean. And, last class, I said, all right, tell him to meet me here. We're going to fight. And there were so many people there. And he came up to me and he grabs me by the chest and he says, this is a true story, man. I don't know if you guys want to hear this. This is like, yeah, this is growing pains stuff. Yeah, this is just all about, I guess, sophomore year was shitty in high school for me. Anyway, he comes up and he grabs me by the shirt and he's like, I heard you were talking shit about me. And I took my brother's advice, and my brother said he's going to probably come up to you and he's going to grab you by the shirt. And my brother told me, headbutt him. And that's what I did. I headbutt him right in the nose and knocked him back. And then we fought, and it was a pretty good fight. It felt like 15 minutes, but we probably fought for like maybe 5 or 6 minutes, solid punches. And some lady came by, and like he was bleeding from that. Some lady came by and stopped it, and she's like, get off it, stop it, stop it. And somebody yelled, this was kind of cheap by me, but we're just sitting there staring at each other, and somebody yelled, last shot wins. And he looked at me, and I reeled back, and I just hit him as hard as I could in the face. And it like knocked him down. And his big brother there was a junior or a senior in high school. And he was a big kid. And he goes, that's bullshit. That's cheap. And I was really wound up on adrenaline. And I was like, you know what? You too. And blah, 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 blah. And he would have beat my ass if he would have fought me. People held him back. He was a big kid. But I was just so tired of being bullied. But I can tell you one thing, though. It didn't happen anymore. It was over. The fight was over. He had black eye. He had two black eyes, huge hair. I didn't have anything on my face. People say that I won the fight, and I have to attribute it to being, the guy I fought was a little bit thicker, and he was heavier. And between having a couple months of wrestling and running every day with the team, like I was in good shape. So it came down to that fight, and I never was bullied again, and we ended up making up eventually. But and the funny thing is about it is, I know this is like a life story, but the strange thing about it is that years later, can I go in here? Years later, as an adult and working at the university, my old boss had 2 kids, and oh hey, look at that. Hello. She had 2 kids, and one kid, he was a nice kid. His name was Rye, and Rye was being bullied at school. And she asked me, Nick, what would you do about it? And I said, that's funny that you should ask that, because I can attest to having the same situation happen to me. So believe it or not, I actually told him the same issue, or the same thing, to do the same thing that my brother did. I said, fight him right after school, and he's going to come up to you and he's going to grab you. And when he does, headbutt him. And that seems crazy. And he did. And I think he broke his nose. And then Rye actually beat the piss out of the kid. And it was done. It was done. Like, there was no more bullying on Rye. Rye got in trouble, but the other kid, I think, got suspended because he started it. Rye got in trouble because he threw the headbutt. But that was it. Rye was never bothered again, and he was never harassed. And I know that seems like fighting doesn't solve everything, but in my day and time, like in 97 and 98, that's how we handled business, you know? I mean, I hate to say that, but that's how it was handled. And I'm not condoning anybody to fight. That's not what I'm saying, but the bullying wasn't going to stop. And so we fought, and that was it. You know, there was no calling parents, you know, in today's standards. You know, it's like the show Friday. You know, it seems silly, but it's when the father sees Ice Cube, you know, with that gun, and he's like, what's this about? And he goes, you know, you're too scared to get an ass whooping, you know. And you know, it wasn't like it was revenge and I'm gonna bring a knife to school or anything. It was like, we're gonna fight, we're gonna have it out, we're gonna go the rounds, and then when it's over, it's over. And that's what it was. You just needed to stand up for yourself. And I mean, I was a small kid in school, and my brother said, you need to fucking stand up for yourself, man. And that's what I did. And that was the end of it. And then I gave those same words to my boss's kids, and that was the end of it for him too. That kid never bullied him ever again because he got his ass beat. Sorry to go around that long story and a long wait. I don't even know how the hell we got into it. But, yeah, it was a true story. Hey, Lady Zebra. Thank you for coming in, changing that mood and somber talking about high school fights. What is that? Is that a wolf howling at the moon? Is that what that is? I like it. All right, let's head downstairs. What the hell is this? Is this an ink ribbon? Nice, we'll save it then. Yeah, I feel that sometimes you just gotta stand up for yourself. It's not that I wanted to fight, it's just wasn't getting better. And I swear the worst thing to do is go tell your parents and have your parents go to the school, and then I feel that they make fun of you for that. I didn't do that. Oh, God. Oh man, I hate spiders. So if you guys didn't catch it last night, we did some Outbreak. Played Resident Evil Outbreak, and Captain Cutthroat was doing it with me. That was super fun. And we will be doing some more Outbreak again. Maybe we'll do some Outbreak tonight. If Cutthroat doesn't have to work, he might.
I'll go alone.
Okay.
Yeah, try a different headset. I don't know what the hell was going on there. But it definitely was lagging behind.
I'm almost there.
If you got to work
Glad I
tonight.
could be of service. Time to go inside.
Ah, that's what he said. That's what she said. Yeah, and you have to stand up for yourself, you know, whether you're in grade school, high school, or just everyday thing in life, you know, you definitely need to stand up for yourself. I guess that's a lesson that you know, some people it takes longer to learn that. Some roads are harder for that. Yeah, we can shoot for Monday night. Shit. Outbreak is really fun. I can tell you that much. Booyah, baby. You got to have power. Yeah, we'll start advertising it and we'll put it up. We'll do a full license of the retro game collecting app then, I guess, on Monday. We can try to do that. I'll get the owner of the app to post it to his page, and we'll give a full license away of that.
Your time. I have already claimed this place for myself, which means you are trespassing, and I am very territorial.
Yeah, try a different headset. Maybe it's because I don't know how fast your computer is. Maybe your computer, the streaming was, well, you weren't streaming on your end. God damn monkeys. Stupid monkey. Evil monkey.
It just doesn't make sense. Do you
Yeah,
honestly
Shadow,
believe
we'll run
this
some
to be
more
the
on
real
Monday,
identity
and we'll give
of
an
that
app away.
crazy young
A
man?
full license of it for every
Impossible.
console that's
But
on
if
there.
somehow it is true.
It'll
then Umbrella
it'll
will
honestly
be
probably
finished.
be a
If the
$25
old conspiracy
giveaway.
against Dr. Marcus is revealed, Mr. Spencer's career will be over. Not to mention
Maybe a
ours, too.
yeah, maybe a 20, 25.
So, the time has come at last.
What are you going to do?
I will simply say goodbye to Umbrella. The biological weapon utilizing the T-virus has almost been completed. Our only remaining task is to acquire combat data.
You can't be serious. I refuse to abandon my work. I have finished the research on the T-virus, but I need a little more time to complete the more powerful G-virus.
Do as you wish. I will follow my initial plan and lure the STARS members into the mansion. Their superior combat training should make them perfect test subjects.
Fine. In the meantime, something must be done about that madman. As I recall, URC is equipped with a self-destruct device in the basement. I'll find it, set it off, and annihilate the place to nothing more than a mass of rubble.
I can't. Hold on.
Undead's monkeys. This part sucks. Billy, help me! Help me, Billy! So now we got evil monkeys. Now we just gotta move our ass. This is an intense part. It needs some peptide eye cream. Rise up, zombie, rise up. I command you to rise up. You know what I was watching the other night was Fright Night. Fright Night is on Netflix, I think it is. And I remember watching that show as a kid and that being a super scary movie for me. Fright Night used to scare the hell out of me. And he's like, I command you to rise up. And it's not just, he's creepy. But what I think the scariest thing is in that show is the girlfriend. It's on Prime, thank you. It's his girlfriend when she turns around. Oh, no. This is... I hear ya. Is his girlfriend has like that face full of teeth, and she's like, you loved me once, you don't love me anymore, you know? She's like, you thought I was beautiful before. And she's got like that mouth that goes like up to here. Oh my God, that used to scare just the
Rebecca.
wicked piss out of me as a kid.
Hang on. I'll pull you up.
Yeah, I watched it. And Fright Night 2 is nearly not as good.
Thank you.
Don't mention it. Just keeping my word. We promised to cooperate with each other. Remember?
This is Rebecca, over.
Rebecca, this is Enrico. Have you managed to locate Cohen yet? Over. Rebecca, answer me.
No, sir. I have not found him yet. I'll continue to search for him.
Oh, the
over.
remake was not good. I agree.
Rebecca.
My first mission, and I've already disobeyed orders.
The remake was not as good.
So much for my great law enforcement career.
Was it Colin Farrell was in it?
Really
Is that who it
won't be long
was?
enough to worry about it. Billy, I just need to know. I need to know the truth. Did you kill 23 people? I'm not going to judge you. I
You're
just want to know
judger.
the truth.
It was around this time last year.
This is a cool cutscene.
Our unit was ordered to Africa to intervene in a civil war. Our mission was to raid a hideout of some guerrilla forces located deep inside the jungle. But the hideout was far away from our entry point. Some died from the heat. Others were killed by the enemy. In the end, only 4 of us survived. Only, there was no guerrilla hideout.
What do you mean?
The idiots in charge had us operating based on wrong information. But we couldn't just go back home empty-handed, oh no. Our leader ordered us to attack an innocent village.
Get rid of them! Kill them all!
Please, sir! Cease fire immediately!
Shut up! Do it!
No! Don't! Stop!
So did you execute those innocent people?
Forget about it. Doesn't matter anymore. That was then, this is now. Besides, you said you wouldn't judge me.
I'm not judging you, but it does matter. Look, now my people think you killed those MPs in the van, but I don't think you did. It was those zombie dogs, right? When they attacked the van, you were able to escape. Isn't that right?
You don't get it. I've only got 2 choices left. Either report to the Marines and serve out my sentence, or keep on running for as long as I can. That's all.
That's it. Give me 1 second, everybody. I'll be right back. I'm going to fill up my water bottle, take about a 2-minute break. Be right back. It's actually vodka and Sprite. Yeah, could you imagine me getting hammered on my stream? Jesus, I would be a train wreck. It'd be a shit show for me. All right. Yeah, it's actually vodka and Sprite. Oh my goodness.
Let's split up.
Okay.
He's not a fan of this puzzle. It takes a while. Have you guys seen that video that's been circulating of the guy that was on a running path and he came across a cougar and like 2 or 3 of its cubs, and the cougar actually follows him for like 5 minutes and then gets riled up and starts like hissing the whole time? See, I live in a state where big cats are definitely a problem. I live in Montana, and big cats are, they will, you know, it's a cougar, it's not a mountain lion. Mountain lions are definitely a lot bigger. But nonetheless, a big cat probably scares me more than a bear. I mean, a bear will eat you, but a big cat, let me take that back. A mother grizzly bear or a mother black bear would scare me more than a solo, you know, just a single male. But that thing had cubs. That's scary. And that thing followed him and followed him. And this is why when I go fishing by myself, I carry a gun right on my chest for that. You know, I wouldn't have... Did I get all these? It's not like I would have shot the cougar. I mean, I would have did exactly what it was doing and backed up. But if that thing would have came at me, I would have. You'd be far more scared of a bear. You know, but I've had grizzly encounters. I've had a sow grizzly and 2 cubs 30 feet away from me. And that was terrifying. It was my wife. It was my birthday. And it was the first trip I brought my wife to Glacier Park, and the first hiking trip she's been, the first day she saw a glacier, we got stuck between a mother grizzly and 2 cubs. And I mean, it was scary. She was big. She was the size of a goddamn Buick. And she didn't care. Banging noises didn't matter. I just put my firearm away, and we had bear mace out, and we slowly just backed up. And the bears just coming down the trail, and it was scary. Like, I would have loved to have gotten a photo of that, but that's not the time to get a photo. That's the time to get the out of there. She was big. She was big. It was too close. You know, I say a big cat would scare me more. I'm not saying a grizzly wouldn't stalk you, but we've had some crazy scary stories here where grizzly bears will chase people down, and you see that. But a big cat, you know, I mean, you can hear a grizzly bear, but those cats are just so goddamn sneaky. You just don't even know they are there. And usually a big cat is stalking you because dinner. They want to eat you. bear, you know, sometimes a bear will eat, you know, they will eat humans, but they're usually just frustrated that you're in their area. That is what I need right there, my Unity tab. I guess Grumpy last night put a note in there for the donation. He said, go buy more candles. I don't know what he means by that. Oh, for Resident Evil. That's right. Go buy more candles. I was talking about candles last night. Shit, that guy. Oh no. God, they like get rigor mortis right in there. Instantly. Hear him like
I'll go check over there.
Okay.
all right.
Battle sequence initiated.
I'd be more scared of a hunter on the trail, right? Have a hunter chasing you?
Battle sequence
Oh my god.
unlocking door.
Alright, I'm fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine.
Come on.
Roger.
There was a guy in Ohio in the 90s.
Let's split up.
Roger.
Wait a minute.
Come on.
Roger.
There was a guy I remember, it might have been in the 90s, and it was back east, that actually had a hunting rifle that was just hunting people. Like, Shadow, I think he's being serious there, is that there was a guy that was on the loose that I think was hunting actual hunters. You know, not hunters in Resident Evil, but people who were hunting other animals. I think there was a person, it might have been in Ohio if I'm thinking of the same thing, that there was somebody that had a rifle. That had a rifle that was shooting people on the interstate. Killed a lady, killed a few people. Oh yeah, I believe that's what he's mentioning. Yeah, Shadow, don't worry. You thought he was being funny on that because of hunters, but there was somebody that was actually hunting orange vest wearing hunters, you know. But I think there was also somebody back east too that had a rifle that was shooting people on the interstate with like a 30-06. Yeah, that shit's scary. Have you guys watched the series? Okay. No, that's not cool. His name was Paul Dillon. So I don't know if you guys knew that, but Ted Kaczynski came from Montana. And my wife, this is probably before some of your guys' time, but my wife lived not but 15 minutes away from where Ruby Ridge happened. So my wife is from Sandpoint, Idaho, and Ruby Ridge happened so close to where she lives, and she remembers all the protesters and when Ruby Ridge happened. And how bad that was, because it was right down, like, not far from where she lived. Yeah, those true crime shows are good. I get stuck watching those too. Yeah, but somebody was shooting somebody with a rifle, like, on the interstate, and it kept happening. Oh, goddamn monkeys! I took the wrong door. God, it scared the shit out of me. Stupid monkey. Second floor. That's what I'm thinking of. Is that what it was? There was a spotter and a sniper. I don't remember that, but I remember them shutting down the... I don't remember the exact details, but I remember them shutting down the interstate. And I don't remember it was from the trunk of a car. That's crazy. Now, do you guys remember... It was in LA. There was like two... I think there were two, not three, but maybe three. I think it was just two, though. Armed... They were armed with, like, they robbed a bank, but they were armed with, like, armor-piercing bullets and full body armor and duffel bags full of guns, and they robbed the bank, and they didn't get away. And the helicopters were so far away from them, they were just watching these people walk through the streets. And they were... The cops were there, and they couldn't do anything with their guns. They had to call in for M16s and like SWAT members to take them down. Give me 1 second, everybody. My wife's home. I just want to say hello to her. I'll be right back. Yes, that was messed up when that was happening. Those riots, it was so twisted. All right, we need to get to the second level. Actually, I'm gonna save it. Yeah, those were the LA riots. You know, when the LA riots hit. There's a good documentary, you guys, if you haven't seen it, with the LA riots. It's, in fact, the song that Sublime sings about quite a bit. You know, they wrote a whole song about it. And they had Koreans up on top of their roofs with the LA riots. A lot of them couldn't save their businesses. It's sad. You know? I think it's sad. Yep, they were defending their grocery stores. They were. They were. All right, everybody. What I was gonna say is here that is my wife is home, and You've been watching some of the current protests down. Shit's just messed up. Our society is so up right now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to break here just for a little bit, have a little dinner. It's taco night. So I thought today was Tuesday, but it's actually Wednesday. So I'm going to make some tacos for my wife really quick. Tacos go fast. I prepped everything. All I got to do is cook the meat. And I should be back within the hour. It should go pretty quick. So that being said, everybody, I'm just going to go ahead and break now, get some food in her, get her fed, and then come back to streaming more Resident Evil 0. Again, need to get through this game tonight. I don't see an issue as to why we shouldn't be able to get through it. So I'll be back, everybody, in about, give me 60 minutes. Captain Cutthroat, I know you have to go to work, so have a good night at work. Thanks for playing. Yeah, you're welcome. Thanks for hitting up some Outbreak last night. We will be back here in about an hour. Finish up Resident Evil 0, and then decide on what one do we play next. Is it the PS1 version of Resident Evil, or is it the GameCube version of Resident Evil? We'll have to decide. Everybody, thanks for watching. Really do appreciate it. If you have not done so, head over to my YouTube channel. Subscribe, smash that subscribe button. I really do appreciate that. We do have a Discord if you guys want to keep the conversations going after this game. I do have a Twitter account. Keep you guys alert when I'm going live for games. And as always, please continue to show your support by following, cheering, subscribing, or donating to the channel. Everybody stay safe. I'll see you back here in about an hour so we can continue Resident Evil 0. Thanks for watching.